The Joe Rogan Experience.
They found some of those teeth in shipments of dragon bones.
Oh.
What the fuck were dragon bones?
What? Is that?
I'm sure they were selling them as dragon bones, maybe, but like, I wonder what those were.
Probably
It says-
dinosaur bones.
Selling rocks or something,
This
and
doesn't
then
say what it was.
one's biological.
Dragon
It
bones.
says that they collected 47 teeth among shipments of, in quotes, dragon bones.
Speaking of dragon bones, anybody like heard from Charlie Sheen lately? Remember that guy?
That's Tiger Blood, yeah.
Tiger Blood, dragon bones.
My friend saw him at a restaurant one time, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And he takes a video. He goes, look, he eats. Because he's just, the guy's going like this. And I'm just like,
just imagine that guy had achieved like this enormous, oh, here it goes. From baller to squalor, Charlie Sheen moves into modest Malibu apartment after he's forced to live with his dad, 80, and mom, 76. Oh, it is, man. I heard he lost all his teeth. I heard some.
oh, I know he's unwell. So I guess if, well, that's what becomes, I guess.
See if you can find the most current photo of Charlie Sheen.
I figured that would have had it, didn't it?
I remember when like people were using hashtag Tiger Blood, and that wasn't that long ago, right? It was like 15 years ago. Ish?
No, not that long
It was
ago.
10.
Yeah,
10?
yeah,
2011, I
Yeah?
think. Mm-hmm.
And
He went off the rails. That was a crazy time.
well, when
Tiger
people
Blood.
found out that he had HIV, that's when they were like, not so funny anymore. And they, he possibly had given it to other people.
Not the coolest thing,
Well,
Charlie.
he was the guy that was like, you remember when he did that interview where he was like, yeah, I fucking smoke crack. Yeah, I love it. I would
Tiger Blood.
smoke grams of it. Yeah. Hashtag winning. Did he even use hashtag winning, or did you say winning?
He used hashtag winning. I don't think he does anymore.
I mean,
I've used it.
I don't think he said hashtag winning. I think he just said winning.
Yeah, winning.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Half a year ago.
Jesus Christ! Please play that. Play that.
this is
Give me
real.
get some volume.
He's doing for Cameo. It's a thing.
Is it not working?
I will remain here. I will remain available. If you can all agree that that all the Tiger Blood and winning, and if we could just kind of leave that where it belongs, in the past.
this is tough to watch, man.
These are very difficult.
Sounds like he doesn't listen.
Keep
to that stuff.
going.
No.
That we're all finding our way through. So if a message from me can brighten the day of yourself or a loved one or even someone you don't really care about, then I'm honored to offer that. So greetings, good people of Planet Cameo. It's the Sheen. I'm back.
Whoa, that's heavy. I remember when he was doing live performances, where he's going out and he was selling out theaters. And the first one he did was like everybody was excited to see him, but then they realized, this was after he got fired from 2.5 Men. Right. They realized he really didn't have an act yet. So then he realized, like, I got to do something. I sold out all these theaters, and now people are going to scream at me and be mad at me because he was like, fuck you.
Improv.
You paid to see me, you fucking losers. Like that kind of shit. He was just being defensive, right? Then he hired my friend Russell Peters. And Russell Peters took over and was like interviewing him, and then the shows became actually a success because Russell is very entertaining. And what are you doing?
Canada represent.
Hold on.
He says that
That's my boy.
This wasn't new, but he blames all of those fun quotes on too much testosterone cream he was using to try to get his libido up. Roid rage. Accidental roid rage.
That's what Tiger Blood came from? Nothing to do with Coke.
You know who by the way, do you know who the last noted celebrity was to visit Marineland?
Who?
Russell Peters.
Oh, scroll up. Let me see what he looked like back then. No. I'm sorry. Scroll down. The video. Like, look how good he looked.
He looked vibrant. It is sad to see where he's gone in his voice. There's just not.
Let me hear that.
There.
That's Michael Strahan is interviewing him.
Good Morning America.
I for 8 months now, I've been enrolled in an FDA study for a medication for a drug called Pro 140. That's in the late stages of its trial run. We are very close to being approved, and it is not this hideous cocktail that leads to so many side effects, emotionally and physically. It's 1 shot a week. It's going well, and I feel like I'm carrying the torch for a lot of folks out there that are suffering from the same thing, you know.
In all of this that has happened, have there been a silver lining?
Oh yeah. No, I mean, the day I was diagnosed, I immediately wanted to eat a bullet.
Can I stop it there?
But
Pause
my
right
mom
there.
was there. I wouldn't.
Michael Strahan is such a stud that his lisp actually helps him become more endearing.
We never fixed the gap in his teeth. Yeah.
But it's also like such a fucking alpha, such a beast of a man, such a manly man.
He invites you to criticize it. Go
when
ahead.
When he has a little lisp, you're like you a little bit more. It's a little bit easier to deal with the fact that you're a superhuman. But I think that he was talking about HIV.
Yeah, in this one he was. Yeah. That's what this says.
I want to go way back. See, this was what year was this?
3 years ago. 4
Jesus
years ago.
Christ, he looked so much better 3 years ago. What is going on, man?
It's a really sad thing to see because, you know, he was, I mean, he captivated the world for a while. I get it, but it's so sad to see. You know, there's something about someone who becomes humble later, and I mean, there's a level of humility that is evident in that video where we watched that he's trying to get some cameo orders. Like
it was a dude that was also he was embracing being like shamed. He was like, yeah, I smoke crack. Yeah, I eat, like I pay hookers to leave. Like he had all this wildness to like the way he was accepting this shit.
It's like a defiance.
People were like, yeah, because people were tired of people being like, they were being humbled by this. And
it goes back to the genuine and the honesty factor. I mean, is there anything more honesty than admitting your drug addictions?
There was a little bit of that. It was that, but it was also that he used to be Charlie Sheen. He was Charlie Sheen from Major League and Platoon, and he was a massive movie star. And then all of a sudden, here he is on television talking about smoking crack.
He had tiger blood.
He was a giant conspiracy theorist for a while, too. Remember, he wrote a letter to Obama demanding that Obama release the truth about 9/11. Do you remember that, Jamie?
No, I was just about to ask you what I couldn't remember where this all started. The Charlie Sheen stuff, you know, like where did that first hit? Was he live streaming on something? Or?
Well, he got fired from...
it was the firing. That's what propelled it.
He got fired from 2.5 Men.
Mm-hmm. And then he went off on, he started calling the guy by his proper Jewish name. So it started off as, and then he went off.
Who did he call? Oh, the
Chuck
Alex
Lorre.
Jones. Alex Jones, man. Speaking of Alex Jones called me once. He goes, "Hey, Joe, someone wants to talk to you." And he puts me on the phone with Gary Busey.
Oh, shit.
Post-motorcycle accident. And Gary Busey was, I mean, it was literally like I was the beneficiary of this long rant. I go, "Hey, man, what's up?" And it was like, "Hey, Joe, I want to talk to you about the universe and life and expanding consciousness and all these different things that are happening to you right now." And this is all this, and Gary Busey like just talked at me for a few minutes and then gave the phone back to Alex. And I go, "What the fuck was that?" "I'll call you later, man." Catch new episodes of The Joe Rogan Experience for free only on Spotify. Watch back catalog JRE videos on Spotify, including clips. Easily, seamlessly switch between video and audio experience. On Spotify, you can listen to the JRE in the background while using other apps and can download episodes to save on data cost, all for free. Spotify is absolutely free. You don't have to have a premium account to watch new JRE episodes. You just need to search for the JRE on your Spotify app. Go to Spotify now to get this full episode of the Joe Rogan Experience.